What up, peeps? Oh, oh, oh my. Camera got away from me for a minute. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh yeah, you guys like it? Yeah, like a boss. Yeah, leave a like if you like the video, of course. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the EXO community, too. That's important. Anyways, today I'm going to be playing Home, a Unique Horror Adventure. Or, as I like to call it, this is just a personal comedic joke of mine. Haha, because if you take out the A and just put Home Unique Horror Adventure, the initials would literally be haha. So, if you want to call it haha just for the old fun sake of it, go ahead. Unless it was already a joke by the people who made it and they knew what they were doing. Well, then, is that copyright? Anyways, we'll worry about that at another point. Let's play Haha by Benjamin Rivers. Now it says your game will automatically be saved at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete Home a single sitting. Ooh, boys and girls, what will happen? Well, we'll find out. The EXO community's got it. Turn off the sound, turn off the lights. Alright, all I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, oh my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Ooh, oh my. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh, that house. Where was I? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Yeah. Fucking cat. Oh wait, shit. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Yeah, sure. I don't know why I'd free up. Actually, why did I do that? I freed a mouse. Okay. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. Ooh. Oh boy. We got a mystery on our hands and we're learning history lessons as we go. With hunting skills too. Oh, let's do it. Gotta get my fix someday. Does this say the same thing? Yes, it does. Oh, wait. There were scribbles of all kinds on random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? I don't know why I'm talking like this, so fancy. I'm so fancy. What? An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guess there was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yeah. Evidence. Duh. Shit, if I'm lost, I'm gonna be carrying anything. Photos of anything in the house I got. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. Looks like to me these people lived in this house. They were into hunting. Maybe the man hunted, and you know, maybe when the man hunted, guys, he could have also been a history freak, or he might have been into history. You never know, guys. Just trying to think of anything really that makes sense. Should I go back up? Hold on, I just want to go down this hallway and oh. Oh, the desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I didn't... By the way, anyone out there watching me right now on YouTube, I just want to let you know this video's, I'm using Twitch to export it to YouTube, so just in case you see me drift away sometimes, or talk to someone, or, you know, play with my keyboard, just know that's me communicating with my XO community on Twitch as well. So yeah, and if you're interested in following me on Twitch, I'll definitely put it in the description below, so that way anybody watching me on YouTube, if you would like to see my streams as well, I also, you know, link to them to my Twitter account, so you'll see both on my Twitter account. But anyways, now that we got that out the way, back to the video. Did I open the drawer? Yeah. Receipts, pins, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Probably you worked there. And, you know, you was the owner, and maybe a guy got fed up with your bullshit, not giving him a raise, and then, you know, he probably knocked you over the head and killed your whole family, and you got amnesia, and then boom, end of story. Haha is complete, people. Haha! The story is complete. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Uh-oh. Plot twist. You're the villain. Oh, man. I had to get out of there. Oh, shit. Run! 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 Wait, whoa. Oh, I thought that was something on the wall that was meaningful. Run! Oh, wait. Down, 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 and down, down we go. Down, down. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning or him. Well, if he's dead, I don't think his last thing he did was clean a bathroom. Oh, around that toilet seat is terrible. I must go scrub it. The fuck? It had to have been the wife. Unless you were a very, you know, clean freak in the bathroom and you did it and you just don't remember. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. I feel like, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, even though this is my first time playing, I have seen gameplay on YouTube of it. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Ah, that's not cool. Oh, shit. That little door thing really made me jump. Oh my god. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Ew. How did you know by the smell? Damn door was locked, but it didn't look like there was a keyhole. Maybe I could find another way to open it. Okay, well, Oh. shit, don't tell me. Don't do this. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Ooh. Key card, locker, and last one. I promise. I'm guessing that says locker. I don't know why. I have a hunch. And it didn't make much sense at the time. Dude, are you that dumb? Well, hey, it is a game. Cool. You got a trophy, peeps. Huh. Huh. If I gave up now, I would... No, you didn't quit. I just wanted to see if there was like a menu option where I could see the evidence. Ah! Alright, I'm going up. Let's see here. I'm gonna check on that body. I bet he might have a key on him. Oh shit. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, boys. Oh. Maybe he was drugged. Maybe something else was there and then moved. Something just screams I'm not alone in this house. I mean, one, it's a horror game, so that kind of snitches on itself. Two, you can't have a horror game with no type of creature or something to make you fear. You know, it's just kind of naturally impossible. Ooh. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp, smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? But that is a good question. Ooh, a photo similar to the old one I picked up. It'd been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Yeah. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a far away click somewhere. Something must have opened somewhere. I bet I know. Haha. I bet it was the door. The door. The wall worked. The door had been unlocked. Damn, this is a creepy house. Why do you need levers to get through a fucking door? In my house, ain't my problem. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Well, no shit. No one just puts a box in the floor and expects it to sit there for years. Usually they put it in the attic or something. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Why would you move a box in someone else's? No. I left it alone, but I couldn't think of another option. Oh, snap. Okay. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yeah, you did. Alright, that's how this questionnaire thing works. It's kind of like Who Wants to Be a Billionaire. They have like 2 answers that are obviously not it, but then they have 2, which is the right one, but then the other one that sounds close to the right one, so it makes you think. Okay. You mind fuckers. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Yeah, you probably should have. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. Whoa, I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Yeah, better take that gun, fool. Better bust a cap in some demon's ass. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? Sorry guys, my phone was giving alerts. I had to mute that bitch. Don't you guys wish you could mute your girlfriends? Rusted hooks, like the kind you'd find in a... What you looking at, babe?
Just looking at random stuff.
Alright. Rusted hooks, like the kind you'd find in a butcher, hung from the ceiling. They looked pitted and worn from heavy use. That man upstairs, did he do this? Oh. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. Man, this shit's getting weird. All I see is photos, notes, books, shit that's misplaced everywhere, like a box covering a ladder underground in the fucking house that you're supposed to live in. And then there's dead people in your house. I think you just went berserk and then you got amnesia. I think that's what happened, honestly. Because right now I'm so fucking confused. Wow. Heavy? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's EY. Psh, I'm stupid. I was thinking like it was like a code of some sort, but then I was thinking, nah. No. None of it made any sense to me. No shit, dude, we're on the same page? Hold on. Nothing about Rachel or me was written there. Maybe I needed to keep looking. maybe you need to stop looking and, well, no, not stop looking because you need the key. Fuck. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. Well, that's good they look old. Good to know it was in the past. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? Dude, are you a detective? How can you just be okay with this? Like, who just goes into a house or wakes up in a house?
And don't know where you at.
Yeah, don't know where you are, don't know anything like that. But then it's like,
I'm just
and yeah, like you don't keep looking for the key. Everything you see, you got to think about.
Yeah.
Like if I walk by a bloodstain, I'll be like, was this mine? Was this a dog's?
Pick up this picture.
Like, come on now. God, people. I would not be wasting my time. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were... If I saw a body, I'd be like, oh, more evidence why I should get the fuck out. Alright, keep looking for the key. Keep looking for a way out. You know, something like that, you know. But yeah, right? They look like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive, and the labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. Ew, blood, ew, nasty. Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? No shit, if it's in blood. Oh, here he goes, deeper into the hell.
Deeper and deeper.
He goes deep, boys. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there?
Really? Really, guys?
Whoa.
Going deeper and deeper now.
You're crazy, though. You're crazy. I can't do that. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Oh, there was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yeah. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Yes, it would. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Now I know there's a body there. Thanks. The rope I found would... did I climb down? Yes, of course you did. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. Ooh. Ooh. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together, and no such have been. Hastily smeared on it. Keep out! Danger due to cave-in. Well, I'm gonna go in there anyways, because, hey, everyone knows in a horror movie, you gotta be the fucking idiot. Oh, that's a different door. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? I guess them people, I don't know. At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. Ooh. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight, though. There. familiar weight. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but it was so high up. That must have been a sore landing. True. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Yes, you took the knife, even though you didn't want to touch it. I slipped the knife in my boot. Since I had the gun in my pocket, did I really need all this? Yeah. Survival of the fittest. Whoa. How far is this damn thing? I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? Yeah. Yep. Whatever these valves did, this one wasn't pumping water anymore. Damn. Well, at least I know there's a fucking dead end finally. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Damn. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Damn. Exit. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Ooh. Oh, damn it. This listing was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yeah. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Hmm. It better fucking work. Come on, please. Come on. Work, you bastard.
So, did he find out anything?
Mm-mm.
No?
I did not want to go back into those tunnels. Seemed better to press on. Ah! They're just thinking about it. Okay. Okay. So there is some valves we gotta find or fix because right now door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Oh, come on. What do you want me to do? Can't think of anything. Ah. Damn, this game don't give you much freedom. Right about there. Boom. So you had to do it more than once? Fuck, it wasn't that specific. Alright. Finally. Now that we can continue on with our mission. Sorry for that long delay, people. Finally. We can go. Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. Okay. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Of course you did. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd shaped I had no idea what it might open. The front door, that other metal door. I don't know, dude. Pretty much any door that you just realized was locked. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old that was that facility? Oh. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. See what this door's got in store for us. Found another dead body, a sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Yep. Thought about the knife I had found with some disgust. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had the weapon. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Yep, there you go. Oh, there you go. It's me, Mario. Oh. There was a hint of fresh air here. Must have been near an exit. But I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was on the videotape I found? Don't get adventurous now. This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. However, whoever used it, it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. I made my way up the ladder as best as I could on my leg. Would I really need that gun or that knife before the end? I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found or in that locked room. Should I have gone back to check? My head was buzzing with questions and tired thoughts as I ascended the ladder. Suddenly, as I lifted the heavy lid above me, I could smell fresh, old pine trees. Tried the little key I'd fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had becoming strangely chilly. Oh. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Oh? There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Yes, she did. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was page after worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, and Rachel. Rachel. Her name was last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Ooh. Who were all these names? I could only think about how much I needed to get home to make sure Rachel was okay. Few embers still burned within the fire pit. Who was camping here? Was it? One of the two folding camping chairs was knocked over and there was beer spilled everywhere. Where did the campers run off to in such a hurry? There was a cheap two-person dome tent. Through the screen on the front, I could see two sleeping bags, backpacks, and a small cooler. As I peered into the tent, and about the names in that book. Yeah. What? Oh shit. The Grammy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. A musty wooden plank propped up the stall door. Didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Yeah. Wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. The washroom stall was filthy and disgusting. I wanted to get away. Yeah. Damn. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and then marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Yes. With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. The plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Did I use it? Yes. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into a the younger looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yes. I tried to cover them up a bit more, and I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. The girls weren't carrying ID, so I couldn't determine. I wondered now if... Yeah. Hmm. So what I'm getting from this is I don't know if I'm the killer, but someone's killing these people, and I don't know what to really think about it, feel about it, say about it. It's all just pretty fucked up. Sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I'd finally found the exit once I left. I knew I never wanted to return there. Through the dense trees I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean, and where were the campers who had abandoned their site. Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a mechanic. Ooh, mechanist. Sorry. Machinist. For all those years. Sorry, I can't read. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Ooh. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to the other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. Wow! Oh, shit! Oh, no shock value there at all, people. Come on now. We already know this is a horror game. Of course there's going to be no power. Because everyone knows a dark room is creepier than one with lights. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. Oh shit. The door was locked and shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger closed for repairs." Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspapers, cartoons, and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Ooh. Sorry guys, I know I'm pausing now, but I was just thinking, should I really go through? But then I thought, you know what, for the sake of the video, sure. A power panel looked like. Did I push the switch? Yep. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes. Yeah. It was shut tight. There was a rusty looking card slot on the side. Oh. Alright. Here we go, 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 here we go. Our old break table, the layer of the... shit, only made seeing this sting more. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when he worked there. Yep. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools. Did I take the hammer? Yes. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the hammer's tools on the shelf. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes. I slipped the key card into my pocket. And thus... Alright. This was my locker. There in the factory, a stink of booze. There was a picture of Rachel in there. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. Who knows? He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. Wait, where was that one door? There was some kind of ventilation. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was. Did I jump? No. If I was to chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why do it now? There had to be another way. Oh, but damn it. The door had somehow locked itself again. What? And a ventilator. Oh, fuck. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Ah, fuck. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read it? Yes. Most of the letters was violently scratched. Just don't drinking need Norman. Who was Norman writing to? Well, you. That room at the top of the plant, the one with all the bottles, it was really getting to me. Maybe I was just distracted. Who went up there and used that room? As I exited the factory, I didn't recognize where I was going. My head ached terribly and my leg was a mess. Oh. Oh, fuck. So I have to go this way. Okay, cool. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Oh, damn. I'd entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. Oh. The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. It looked like I couldn't just pop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Well, I think I'm going to end the video here, everyone. If you enjoyed, leave a like for a part 2. And, yeah. I hope you enjoyed, of course, because I'm enjoying it. I really want to know what happens. So far, Norman is a friend of mine. Someone has a drinking problem. There's a lot of dead bodies, and it seems like there was a list. Someone was out to get somebody. I feel like I played a part in this somehow. Whether I was a victim or a bad guy, I don't know. But I'm really interested, so please leave a like for more, and I'll definitely do a part 2 tomorrow. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, don't forget to subscribe, because that way you can be a part of the EXO community, and you can always see this type of content. Yeah. But hey, EXO out.